guys, what's going on? So I'm here with the Icon Motorsports rear diffuser. So I got my old one off. It's actually right down there. So I took that off. It's just 2 of these on the far outside, and then you have 4 of these little bolts down the center. And I think I used a 9/32 or a 7mm. Just unscrew those, take the screws out, take the rivets out, and then that comes off with some clips, as I'll show you here. So now I have my new replacement piece. I did a small little test fit, and it does not exactly curve with the rear of the car, so it should be fine. Not too worried about it, but I am going to shove it on there and see what happens. But to do that, I need to drill out these holes, so that way, you know, you can actually put something on there and it'll hold in. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get it on. Alright, so just a quick update. I did end up drilling it out with a 5/16 drill bit, and got them all drilled out. The only sad part is, should have listened, this is brittle material. This is poly whatever it is, brittle material. It's just stiffer material compared to like ABS plastic, like what this is. Like, I mean, this flex is pretty good with no problems. If I did that, I'd probably snap this in half. So I'm not too worried about this, especially with it just being a plastic rivet anyway. So it's not, I mean, it's not gonna hurt anything, I don't think, hopefully. But it's also got a clip right there too, so it's not the biggest deal. So what I did basically was just high speed. I don't recommend you do it really. I mean, it's very sketchy, I guess you could say. But I used high speed and no pressure and just let it chip away at it, and it went through it pretty good. The reason why I say I don't recommend you do it is because I don't want to be responsible for you damaging this brittle plastic, I guess you could call it. It's not really plastic, I don't think. I don't know a whole lot about the material, but yeah, look at my trash can. So yeah, just take it easy with this. I'm pretty sure you have to drill your holes out yourself. Hopefully they're in the right spot, because I know some of these weren't center. Like this one right here is not center. That one was definitely off center. I don't know where those lie at. That one's pretty good. That one was pretty good. So just up to however you drill it. So I'm gonna go ahead and install this on the car, and we'll see how it looks. And another thing, it's kind of like it's more of a smooth plastic over the original, kind of more of a textured look. So that's kind of cool, I guess. Ready for paint type deal if you really wanted to, but it's up to you. Oh God, change your brakes, please, or your wheel hub. Alright, so I'm going to do a very minor test fit to make sure my holes line up, because I've heard horror stories. If you install it, good luck getting it off, because you'll just end up breaking it, just like that clip on that side. So good luck. I'm going to take it very easy. Alright, so I've been trying to get this in about 5 minutes now. I've gotten so far, not in all the way. I just really want to make sure that my screw holes line up. If this does end up sliding in, I'm just going to not even try and take it off. I'm just going to try and screw the screw straight up into the thing with no view of anything. But you can see these tabs are slightly off, which is making this very complicated to install. Which I haven't really seen a whole lot of. A lot of people say it fits perfectly, so maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I just need to shift the whole thing over just a little bit. How? I don't know. But I'm just going to keep time-lapsing this, and hopefully it doesn't break. So we'll see what happens, I guess. Alright guys, there you go. The Icon Motorsports rear diffuser install. So awesome. As you can see, it was pretty difficult to install. Definitely not a basic tool install. You do need certain things like a drill, whatever you want to call it, a drill bit set, to drill out the holes. What I did was I took that one, laid it on top, lined up the sides, and just hope I screwed it in or drilled out the proper spot, which still didn't work, I think, on one of the screws. So yeah, as far as everything else goes, the there's kind of, I don't know if I want to say a gap here, but I don't feel like it snapped in all the way right there and around the back part. But I'm sure it'll wear in over time, whatever. So I'm not complaining. I like the way it looks. I saw someone post up how it looks good from a distance, which I believe that is what it is. For $159, I'm not sure if they should be using the material that they're using. I would prefer something thicker, more rigid, not rigid, less rigid, so you can kind of flex with it a little bit. And the tabs were much bigger than the factory tabs, but I'm sure it was to accommodate how rigid the material was and wanted to flex or bend. But like this right here, I can bend it, you know, whatever. So I feel like the tab should have been smaller, which would only be achievable if they used a better material, more with less rigidity. So that's my complaint. But I mean, as far as everything else goes, pretty good. Hard to install, medium difficulty to install, I guess you could say. There's a couple other things that are more difficult than that, but it's just not really a plug and play, I guess you could say. You do have to kind of set up beforehand, and just, yeah. So anyway, that is the Icon Motorsports rear diffuser. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.